On this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt, with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Now, WhatsApp and Telegram available on 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. That's where you'll find us on WhatsApp and Telegram. Please don't call the last number. Just send us a message, all right? Just send us a message and you can join in the conversation. And if you just join us, once again, the question I'm asking is a very straightforward one. And I do hope you'll be able to give us your 2 kobo on this said matter. Must there be a task force enforcing or for traffic regulations in Port Harcourt? Must there be? If, like I said, FRSC in Port Harcourt, the sector is well funded, well managed. If the government decides to put, the lights where they are meant to be, put the signposts where they are meant to be, have proper traffic wardens where they are meant to be, would we need a task force at all? Lawson is on the line from Yenegua. Lawson, good morning to you.
Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm surprised Timarif is asking government to bring them back. Is it that they think we don't know what happened before they were disbanded?
Well, it's somebody. It's not the group. It's somebody. It's somebody that is asking. It's not the group. Somebody is asking. It's suggesting rather.
No. So you can't bring back Timarif. The problem with River State is that a task force has never worked. Honestly, since in the 90s, task force always go out of brief. That's you go to Lagos, you see their task force. They work well, they treat you well. They don't manhandle you and then try to cheat you and then try to take you and extort money from you. You go to Lagos, you don't see those things. Why can't we get that kind of task force in River State? Anytime you disband and you bring another one, same problem. Anytime you disband, you bring another one, same problem. It has never worked, I can tell you. Yes, we do need task force in River State because if there is no task force, people get careless, people drive anyhow they like, park anyhow they like. But what can we do since the task force has failed us? We have the police, we have the road safety, we have the vehicle inspection officers and all that. We used to have all of these people. So let us make use of them just as you suggested. Not task force, because maybe the task force will look at the people that are recruited into that task force. Perhaps maybe graduates that would be scrutinized, looked at before recruiting them. But for me, I don't think there is any need for task force again in River State. It's been once too many. Let us use the road safety and the police. That should be enough for us. Thank you.
All right, Lawson says, let's just use the police and the Federal Road Safety Corps. It should be enough for the Rivers people. It should be enough. On WhatsApp, Meredith from Transamadi says, the concept of task forces has consistently proven to be a bad idea, particularly here in Port Harcourt. These groups often take their authority to unacceptable extremes, engaging in destructive behavior, such as forcibly collecting money from citizens. All right, I'll continue with this message, but let me hear from John in Iwofe. John, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Joe.
Good morning, please.
Look, dude, you cannot assemble illiterate South and give them a vehicle to go about shooting people up and down, and you think they'll do the right thing. Who trained them? Mandate. Dude, you have your job. Before they give you that job, they give you a white paper to say, okay, this is what you do. You resume this time, and you close this time. You have leave. You have all the necessary things that will guide you to do your job. Look at that vehicle they give to those men in 2019 or so. Look at the condition of that vehicle. That vehicle, one of those vehicles, is worth up to 20 or 20 something million.
Now, yes.
Because
yes.
it is a leather vehicle. So what will the government do? The same way they enroll people into that civil service organization, they should open a portal. Let graduates, people who have graduated from school, people who know how to read and write, people who have courses, go and apply and give them a strict mandate. Tell them what to do. And you see if they will not do it. This nomenclature of a task force is something that will never, I repeat, never work. Whatever you give to those agro, they will take it to the extreme because they see it is their opportunity to make money. How many returns? Ask the River State government how much money they have invested into this task force and how much money
they've recouped.
I can tell you zero.
John, thank you very much. John from UFA makes a very good point. We'll analyze that on our return. Stay tuned.
Nigeriainfo.
tax force. Now, if you didn't catch the opening salve, I'll just have to quickly run through this for you. Once again, greetings. You see, recently we've had the tax forces, particularly those concerning, the tax forces concerning transportation banned in River State. There's still other tax forces, for those revenue collection, all those guys are still in place. But we gave a definition of what a tax force is. And I'd like to redress that one more time. A task force is a group of people or military units that are temporarily assembled to complete a specific job or mission. Now, as the usage continued, it now became semi-permanent. It also could be semi-permanent organization set up to carry out a continuing task. Now, in Port Harcourt in particular, we've had so many complaints of tax forces, whether it was for traffic or whether it's for revenue drive. All of them at one point in time being abused. All of them, carrying out activities that are excessive, or one could say ultra-virus to rules and regulation. We've seen scenarios where even fatalities have occurred because of the actions of these tax forces, whether during the proper carrying out of their duties or those who were masquerading as tax force members. That is the illegal tax force that a lot of people were complaining about in Port Harcourt recently. Now, my question is this: as regarding traffic enforcement, traffic violations, and proper safety on the roads in Port Harcourt, must there be a task force for traffic regulations in Port Harcourt? On one hand, I know some of you will probably say yes, and your reasons are not far-fetched. Many of the bus drivers, and this I'm saying unequivocally, all right, and I'm saying without mincing words, I'm not saying as a conjecture. I'm saying this because it is being a fact. You all are living witnesses to the actions and activities of many drivers, particularly bus drivers and taxi drivers in Port Harcourt. Many of them don't obey rules. The light says red, boom, they've passed. I'm not even talking about at night. I'm talking about during the day. I see some, they get nobody there now, boom, they pass. Don't stop, don't park here. Port Harcourt bus driver, my three, enter. The very spots where you can see no parking, that's where they go to park. And then on the flip side, I am asking, assuming the Federal Road Safety Corps, the sector in Port Harcourt, were to properly man the major roads of Port Harcourt, if maybe you could argue the Federal Safety Corps' mandate is on the federal basis, so maybe it's only the expressways, right? The interstate roads that they are meant to monitor. I don't know. But let's assume the FRSC, properly funded, were going because they drive around Port Harcourt, they stop vehicles, they stopped me before, they'd asked for my driver's license. Let's say they're going around making sure people's vehicles were, in tip-top shape. Would we be in need of a task force to enforce traffic violations? Would we be in need of people who will be in buses who are breaking the law to catch you breaking the law? People driving against traffic to stop you. People who, in a lot of scenarios, actually don't know what the traffic code is. You're stopping somewhere to come down from a vehicle. You're not parking, you're not leaving your car there. Somebody decides to highlight, you need to come down from here. Hey, you're about illegal parking. Do we really need task forces? Assuming the government fixes the roads, put street lights, put signs so that people know where to turn, where not to turn, put speed breakers, put the things that should make driving a joy to involve yourself in.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo Let's talk.
Hello, Port Harcourt. With Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
Now, before the break, I was reading a message from Merdich. Merdich says the concept of task forces has consistently proven to be a bad idea, particularly here in Port Harcourt. These groups often take their authority to unacceptable extremes, engaging in destructive behavior such as forcibly collecting money from citizens, aka extortion, damaging personal property, stealing valuables, and in the worst case scenario, taking lives. In my opinion, task forces are all the same, regardless of the names given to them. They are often comprised of River State's most notorious individuals. I firmly believe that the police should handle all law enforcement responsibilities, eliminating the need for task forces. This would help maintain order and protect citizens' rights. Merdich from Transamadi. 92.3. Hello, Port Harcourt. Good morning to you.
Jude, hello, River. My name is Akanto Putik. I'm calling from Borogo.
Welcome, Akanto.
I would support creation of task force. My view may be varied from other callers. Yes, the same set of people, but no orientation. But Jude, you know that training and retraining of you are a journalist. Training you and retraining will give you more package, more enhancement to do your work effectively. So if you recruit people for task force, because River State, if you said suppose police should be used, and federal state corps should be used, yes, fantastic. That should be another group to work with the task force. The government should create them with law and also have people and educated people who is after their aim, and learn people who respect the culture of River people should be at the helm themselves. And again, government should set up boards to train and retrain them every time. In fact, every morning before you go out for their work, they should give them that orientation to respect rights, civic rights of Nigeria and of River people. That is me. And again, our road should ensure to be a smooth way. Should be, in fact, in global standards. You know, if there is no task force in River State, talk about it that they should disband this task force. Once this task force is not disbanded, which of these drivers are there to respect the sign, the road sign? Look at people who are driving wrong way, and they know that they can drive to that side, use the right way. But you know, drivers are using the right side. That should be in place, but they should train them and retrain them. Respect the people right or River people.
Thank you very much, Akanto. Patrick is in the chair. We have Ezekiel in Ubumini. But, Patrick, the mic is yours.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good morning, please.
Yeah, morning. I'm at the Patrick calling from Afreche.
Go on, please.
I think there's need for creation of task force because, you know, we Nigeria, unless there's force, even these drivers will not obey the instruction given, even the traffic rules. But one thing I want us to do is that if the task force is being created, proper documentation should be taken from them. Are you hearing me?
We'll listen to you.
Proper profile. And don't keep them long. Because if they are long, if they are staying in that office a longer time, you will see them misbehaving, doing another work, joining to the one you have assigned to them. Time to time, reshuffle them and dissolve them and also put fresh ones. Because if they are staying long there are some things they will see it as a normal thing. Do you know, if you are being employed newly, you have a fear on you. You will be afraid of some things. But if you are long in that office, you will see it as if that office, your office, can do anything. So time to time, dissolve them. I also put fresh ones.
All right. Thank you very much, Patrick from Eche. We have Ezekiel in Ubumini. Ezekiel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Welcome.
Mr. Jude, if I may ask, what are task force for?
For a particular
they for?
for a particular mission or a particular function.
You see, why I am asking this question? Back in days, during 70s and 80s, I am aware that the only people that are in charge of wrong, what do they call it? Wrong trafficking or those
Traffic
that
laws.
run one way are the only people, the ones we popularly call the yellow fever officers.
Traffic police.
Yes, the ones that are wearing yellow uniform with a glove in their hand. Those are the people that I have seen when I was a little boy that are in charge of holding those who apply wrong lanes. My question is, what are task force for? These people are not meant to be for the motorists. They should go to the one we call public services, like a town council. As I then we see, I had witnessed where town council of task force use buses to catch the illegal hawkers.
Okay.
You know, to their offices.
Okay.
But if you ask me, should task force be meant to catch wrong the people that move wrongly on the road? I think that work is not for them. So let government constitute or arrange or inaugurate special squad for that purpose. And not for
that special squad is a task force now. That's what they are. That is a task force. Zion, this is Jerry. Zion, good morning to you.
If the road safety corps are up to date, if that organization is formidable, if they have the right minds there, there will not be traffic violations to this extent that we are looking for a helping hand called traffic task force. Do you know today, a lot of the people driving cars on the streets today, they are not trained. They never attended any driving school. They just know how to move the car and they're in the road. And the road safety is not doing their job. Do you know it's even an offense to be behind the steering without a driver's license? But come here, we do that. It's no problem. Just give them money. Go, where would they go? Up till now, Mr. Jude, the most caring thing to me is whenever I'm driving and there's no driver's license in my hands. No matter what, there must be a driver's license. Without that, I go nowhere. Look at London. Every vehicle plate number is attached to your BVN and your bank account. The moment you violate, they know they're going to reach 2 minutes. You don't receive a lot. Those who gave this structure in London and here, do they have two heads? And look at the police that are supposed to be an assist to enforce the traffic law with the road safety corps. They are even the worst. Come to the street. All what the Nigerian police does is to collect money. Money, all those, they do stop and search. And look at we the people. We are so bent here to destroy this country. So we don't care. The average Nigerian now, give him 10 million. The first thing he would do is to go and get international passport out to travel out of the country. So if the road safety corps are doing their job, we don't need road safety. I mean, we don't need them.
Tax force.
All these guys, tax forces.
Okay.
And Jude, if I leave the floor, sir.
Yes, please.
If I leave the floor, sir. We are Nigerians, so you know how they stubborn rich. You know, say that Cain, 90 correct us.
Wow.
Koboko and Gon.
Wow.
Are you aware? Come to the traffic. Don't one day I challenge you on your own voluntarily. Go and control. Okay, no traffic again for River State. Thank God for the former administration. Find where there is traffic. Go and control traffic and see whether a logo. Where do you go back? Mr. Zion.
Joseph's Neleme. Joseph, join the conversation, please.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning, Joseph.
Yeah. This task force, a matter we are talking about. It's not a matter we should have been bothered about if government want to do the right thing. Because most of these people we call illegal task force, I don't see anything illegal about them.
Ah, really?
The way I look at it, I have been on the road, so I understand how it works. Most of these union, they have their task force. Each junction you get to, or bus stops you get to, or motor park you get to, they have different union, and this union they set up different task force. Every union has its task force. If perhaps a boss assign you to do a job for him today, and tomorrow he decides to appoint another person, the other person decides to go and do illegal things, I think the union, the government, and everybody that is saddled with the responsibility on this task force duty should know who and who were the illegal people doing illegal job on the road.
That's a good point from Joseph. They should know. After all, they employed them. Not to, they're not our boys. All right, good morning, please. This is goodness. It says that the trainings should be for police, drivers, and task force. Have you noticed that because there are no proper bus stops and transporters don't park off the roads, truck drivers on the fast lanes instead of on the right side, and they overtake them on the right side, normally on the right? It's terrible, terrible.
Nigeriainfo will be right back.